Fyodor Dostoevsky, the acclaimed Russian novelist, is known for his profound exploration of human nature, morality, and existential dilemmas. Throughout his works, he delves into the complexities of the human psyche and the struggle between good and evil. While it is challenging to summarize the entirety of Dostoevsky's philosophy in 3,000 words, we can highlight some key themes that reflect the notion of, the harder you try, the worse it gets, in his writings. 1. The human condition and suffering. Dostoevsky's works often revolve around the human condition and the unavoidable presence of suffering in life. He believed that suffering was an inherent part of the human experience and that it could lead to spiritual growth and self-awareness. In his novel, Crime and Punishment, the protagonist Raskolnikov grapples with the consequences of committing a crime and the psychological torment that ensues. Dostoevsky explores the idea that the pursuit of individual desires and ambitions, without regard for others, can lead to suffering and moral decay. 1. The battle between good and evil. The struggle between good and evil is a recurring theme in Dostoevsky's works. He often presents characters torn between their dark impulses and their capacity for goodness. 1. The Brothers Karamazov is a prime example, where the three brothers symbolize different aspects of the human psyche. Dmitri embodies passionate desires, Ivan represents rationalism and skepticism, and Alyosha embodies spiritual purity and compassion. Dostoevsky's characters frequently grapple with their inner demons and the consequences of their actions, illustrating the complexity of the human soul. 1. Free will and responsibility. Dostoevsky was deeply interested in the concept of free will and its implications on human responsibility. 1. In Crime and Punishment, Raskolnikov's act of murder challenges the traditional notions of guilt and punishment. Through his characters, Dostoevsky raises questions about the nature of choice and the weight of personal responsibility for one's actions. 1. He contends that the misuse of free will can lead individuals down destructive paths, causing suffering for themselves and others. Redemption and forgiveness. 1. Despite the dark themes in his works, Dostoevsky also explores the possibilities of redemption and the power of forgiveness. The character of Sonia in Crime and Punishment exemplifies this theme, as she offers Raskolnikov a chance at redemption through her unconditional love and forgiveness. Dostoevsky suggests that even the most troubled and morally compromised individuals can find salvation through acceptance and forgiveness. The role of faith and religion. Religion and faith play a significant role in Dostoevsky's writings. He was deeply influenced by his Orthodox Christian upbringing and grappled with questions of faith and doubt throughout his life. His novel, The Idiot, features Prince Myshkin, a character often seen as a Christ-like figure due to his innocent and compassionate nature. Dostoevsky examines the role of religion in providing moral guidance and a sense of purpose in a world filled with suffering and moral ambiguity. Alienation and isolation. Dostoevsky's characters often experience profound feelings of alienation and isolation, reflecting the isolation he felt in his own life due to his political imprisonment and social struggles. In Notes from Underground, the unnamed narrator embodies a profound sense of loneliness and detachment from society, emphasizing the human tendency to sabotage one's happiness and embrace misery. Critique of rationalism and nihilism. Dostoevsky was critical of rationalist ideologies that sought to explain human behavior and society solely through reason and logic. In Notes from Underground and Demons, he critiques the nihilistic tendencies that emerge when individuals reject traditional moral values in favor of materialism and self-interest. Dostoevsky warns that embracing such ideologies can lead to the degradation of society and individual human dignity. In conclusion, Fyodor Dostoevsky's philosophy explores the complexities of human nature and the struggle between good and evil. He portrays the inevitable presence of suffering in life and the consequences of misusing free will. Through his characters, he delves into themes of redemption, forgiveness, and the role of faith and religion in providing moral guidance. Dostoevsky's works also critique rationalism and nihilism while highlighting the profound feelings of alienation and isolation that can plague human existence. Ultimately, his philosophy invites readers to confront the darker aspects of human nature and seek meaningful connections that can lead to personal growth and spiritual transformation.